What's up, guys? This is George from Rants and Raves. I'm joined here with
Alex
and
Nathan.
And today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons. We've already mentioned a couple times that we're starting up a Dungeons and Dragons campaign for podcast, and Nathan just happens to be our DM. So I was just going to give some people some information on what your DMing style is and what they can look forward to in the future podcasts. So,
see that's kind of it's a little hard to say that like a certain, there's not really a certain style, I guess, of like DMing or anything like that. But what I can say is that, well, for one, we're running 5e, and I have all the books for it. I just recently got the Tomb of Annihilation book.
Yeah.
And I read a lot into that, and it looks very, very pleasing. I would love to start doing that.
For those who don't know, 5e, he means 5th edition. For those who don't know. Because there's going to be some people who are like, what the fuck?
They're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, probably. There's a few normies out there.
Speak to the normies.
Yeah, we're running 5th edition. I want to incorporate just about like every book, not all at once, obviously, but I recently picked up the Dungeonology book, which I only bought for the one page that was in it, and that's the fold-out map. Yeah, I want to incorporate all the books. How I usually start off is like I don't like starting people off at like doing just straight into the book. I remember when like this I'm still fairly new to being the DM or dungeon master. A lot of my inspiration comes from my DM when I play games every Thursday. So doing this every Friday thing, it would be is really nice. I'm pretty excited to start. What I do want to do is I'm starting you guys off where, you know, you guys start off knowing each other, and like I want to focus on like a lot of my improv stuff just so I can get you guys through the first few levels. It'll be a lot easier for me because there'll be a lot less for me to focus on. Yeah. Which'll work for my improv because I'm not the grandiose of you know, improv and stuff like that. Kyle suggested that he I guess all of you guys are interested in the Curse of Strahd campaign, which is something that I've done with my past DM, and with my DM doing games and stuff. We finished the Curse of Strahd. I think I can do that pretty solid. That one's really fun. And actually, I believe the Curse of Strahd is like the most like, what's the word? Critically acclaimed or something? The most like critically acclaimed book out of all the 5th edition books. It's very fun.
Yeah.
As of like handling a whole, what makes it better for me is that I'm going to be handling like a group of people that are also new / fairly new to D&D, and like, you know, getting the works set up for them and all that. So it just makes everything easier for me. Like I'm not trying to be like Matt Mercer here. I'm not trying to do anything that's like dice camera action or critical role. Nothing like that. I love both of those shows. I watch them like every day, and a lot of those carry inspiration for me to like do things with you guys. Yeah. Like a lot of what I see from that from Dice Camera Action and all those shows a lot of what I see from Matt, I want to incorporate into you guys' game and just making sure. Basically, my job is to make sure you guys are having fun, and I like to think that I have.
Oh hell yeah!
What it takes to do that. I do have quite a bit of like, you know, pieces and all these like dungeon tiles, and there's a lot of stuff I went on Dwarven Forge. Dwarven Forge is a great website if you can afford the prices for D&D stuff, which Dungeons and Dragons material is very expensive in the first place. But on Dwarven Forge, you can Dwarven Forge is like a wonderful website. You can get all kinds of really great supply. We're not being sponsored, but I wish we were. Please sponsor us. We need to get a startup somewhere. But so I have a lot of I have a lot of friggin' pieces and a lot of fun things that we can use for the campaign. And I'm excited to use them. A lot of stuff that I went out and bought and never got to use because honestly, coming up with the free time, with everybody having the free time at once, it's hard to do. Definitely. It's hard to start a Dungeons and Dragons campaign with friends if they can't really show up every time.
Yeah.
So like, I probably had maybe like a lot of past people who wanted to like start up doing Dungeons and Dragons and doing like magic nights or, you know, just various like cool nerdy activities and stuff like that. But the only problem was having the free time with everyone. Now that it's all structured, now that it's scheduled and structured and all that makes me excited. And we
plan to record too, which is
it has me shaking. It has me shaking. I'm excited just to have you. I just want you guys to have fun. That's my whole goal here.
Yeah, and from like the side of the person that actually played Dungeons and Dragons with you, like because since he's starting us on the campaign, he's starting us that we already know each other. We're in the process of doing a starter, like the beginning of said campaign, where we are showing how we introduce each other. But instead of just coming up with a backstory, we're actually trying to experience our backstory. So we've already done like one session of the backstory, and so far you have been like ridiculously energetic, which I was like, oh, I wonder if he's going to be. And then you were like that person that like, you're fucking, if there's a pterodactyl at us, you're sitting there going, Rah! And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that. So like he was like jumping up on chairs and he was acting out the characters, which is, it's a great thing visually. Instead of saying like this dragon attacked you, he's like, the dragon walks to you slowly, and then like he would like, not exactly a dragon, but like he would like actually, there was a character attacking my character with a spear, and he actually was like speaking a fake language and like coming at me with a fucking fake spear, and it felt real to the point that I was able to react the proper way you would react in that situation. So it's definitely something that I look forward to, because we're trying to make it so you can vision everything. So we're gonna come out with each character, and we're gonna explain our character's characteristics, if you will, and hopefully we can get drawings of our characters, and maybe we can get miniatures of each of our characters. Each of us come with $20 or something. But I think that's a good thing, because you're very energetic, and we kind of need that if we're gonna record it. So we can all look forward to that.
Yeah, I'm just excited to friggin' do it. Finally get started on doing that.
Yeah,
I've been looking forward to like. I've been waiting for the day. Like, I've stocked up on so much stuff. Years and years, like, all throughout high school, I've been doing nothing. Like, I've been avoiding all my homework just so I can be up on my Google Drive till, like, 4 a.m, typing out, like, D&D, like, scripts and, like, maps and all, like, everything that I could possibly think of, what I could bring to the table for a group of people that don't exist.
Yeah.
Like, I would get so worked up on it.
To me, it's no one. It's no different than being like an author of a book and having to come up with backstories for each character. But instead of having to build your own story, you're building a story, and then you're having people have real life reactions to said stories. And I think that's kind of special in that sense. I think
there's a separate like fun kind of category. There's your player characters. They're having fun. They're experiencing the story that the DM is making, and they're doing their thing. What's fun for the DM now? The DM being the dungeon master is like, it's the most work out of everyone in the group. Definitely. Because you are. All your free time is spent into working on the world that you have created. Yeah. Like, working on every single detail, like every character, like every like civilized person, every person like on the map, every town, every dungeon, everything. And yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's just so much fun. Yeah. Because I get to it, like how everyone has so much fun in creative mode and Minecraft and stuff like that. Like, you know, you're having so much fun building all these things that you cannot do in real life. That's what's fun about it, is being able to make the world. Like, I imagine that the people who like created like the Skyrim universe and stuff like that, they must have had so much damn fun, probably mixed in with all the hard ass work that they put into it. It pays off, is basically what I'm trying to say. I mean, look at like Matt Mercer, for example. He has so much fun with what he does. He's made books for like that have been like, you know, published out to all the dungeon masters for them to use. Like, he made a world for everyone to enjoy. He made like character, everything. He made all kinds of shit, and it's just inspirational, to be honest. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to throw out before we wrap it up?
Not entirely. I guess I would just like to say that whoever does end up, you know, whoever's watching what we do and everything like that, I appreciate you guys for like, you know, watching the stuff that I'm putting out, and I hope that not only you guys like it, the ones that I'm DMing for, but I also hope the audience can have like a lot of entertainment, and they can enjoy what I put out there. Yeah. I guess that's about it, really.
All right, this has been the Dungeon Master's Background. Please like,
comment,
and subscribe.
And hit that bell icon.
This has been Rants and Raves.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.